everyone. This is Living with Passion with your host, Mr. Sun Lu.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Let's give all of you a big hand again. Woo! All right. So, have you ever lost someone that you love dearly because you have not spent the time to connect with them? Okay? So that might be your best friend. All of you have good friends, right? That may be your siblings, that may be your parents, someone that you love dearly, but you just never quite spend the time to connect with them. So my question for you is, who is that someone for you? So I remember I was giving a talk like this, and then there was one time we give some time to the audience to connect with someone which they have not connected for a long time. And guess what? One lady went off the room, came back into the room, and when she was back, there were tears running down her face. And we asked her, so what happened? And she said this, I call my best friend, which I have not spoken for 7 years. And when I call, because there is some misunderstanding, so therefore I haven't called. And I remember I pick up the phone and call a number which I have not called for years. And when I call, I pick up the phone and I say, it's me, and she pick up. And guess what the best friend say? The best friend say, I know it's you. Why haven't you called earlier? And then they talk and they connect, and the rest is history. Sometimes, something can be so easy, but we never quite connect to that somebody. But it's so easy when we reach out and connect, something get resolved so fast. So my question to all of you is, who will be that somebody that is worth connecting to? Because we can talk about living with passion, but if you're all about living with passion, you can go rah-rah on, but never really connect to yourself that we are living a passion which is fake. So today, that's the topic. How can we get connected to people? How can we get connected to our real emotion? So should we get started? All right, let's give all of you a big hand again. Woo! Thank you. So joining us today are two amazing, one lady, one gentleman, who has spent a lot of time connecting with feelings towards themselves, and therefore they can make amazing music for that. And they are none other than Mark of Bermintuans, as well as the singer, Adila, which they collaborate with a lot. The key thing to know about this batch of people is that they are born in Brunei, bred in Brunei, and their song that they do is original composition of Brunei. I happen to have a chance to listen to them at a concert, and they are amazing. So the question has always been, so what makes such musician awesome? So should we give them a hand and bring them out? All right, let's bring them out. Woo. Come on down. All right, so welcome.
Thank you.
So my question is, what gives you the inspiration to make such beautiful music?
Well, I never thought my lyrics would become music anyway. And I never thought I could ever make songs. But I spend my time at their house a lot at nights.
Their house a lot at night?
Hey.
Okay.
To jam.
To jam, okay, got it.
To jam music.
Okay,
And and then one day, his brother Richmond, which is the other half of the Bermintuans.
Which look the same as handsome as Mark?
Yeah.
No? Okay, not as
He's
handsome as
more
Mark.
handsome, I think.
So he's more
No,
handsome
I'm
one?
kidding.
Or the brother is more handsome one?
I don't know, you decide.
Okay, we decide. We show a picture next time and then we
Yeah.
can decide, yes.
Okay. So when we jam, like we were quite not bored of playing other people's songs, but we were just trying to see what we can do. And I always like write lyrics, like all
so
the
you're,
time.
you're the person that write the lyrics?
Yeah,
Okay.
all of the lyrics. And he had some tunes. He was like, "Hey, you should listen to this." And then I said, "Okay." And then I took like some old lyrics from my laptop, and then we tried to fuse them together, and it became our first single, "Over You," with "Have a Safe Fall." Actually,
And that's on YouTube, right?
that is on YouTube.
Okay, awesome. So checking on Over You.
And
okay.
that song actually went on to win the Pelangi Awards this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got that. Okay. How do you feel when you win that award?
Well, I was speechless. I didn't know we were gonna win, because they were like trying to scare us. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna judge you based on everything, technicalities, everything basically. And then I was like, okay. And that was a judge from Malaysia actually.
So for Adila, so what's the inspiration for you?
You know when you listen to your favorite artists, right? And then when you have a bad time, when you go through something bad, or you know, and then I've always noticed that music always helps me go through those times. Then I just felt like one day I want to be that inspiration for someone else. I want to be that person who can help someone go through bad times. So that just kept me going forward.
Got that. So drawing from your life experience.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys heard of Adele, right? Okay, of course, right? Who heard of Adele? Raise hands. So at least I know. Okay, got some, right? Okay, great. Okay. So for her, we know the story, right? We should get a broken relationship from her boyfriend, and therefore she wrote a song about that, right?
Yeah.
So you must have a lot of broken relationship, is that?
Oh, sorry.
I'm
No,
just kidding. Okay.
No, but there was a big breakup that inspired that first song, Over You.
So there's some emotional journey that you have to go through.
Of course. And actually, all of my songs all of the lyrics that I wrote is the same.
Okay,
it's just inspired by things that I go through every day. Okay. And I like to cruise at night, play some music, and then, or maybe just listen to silence, and then, you know, you just have your thoughts with you, and they just become lyrics.
Okay, got that. Okay. So, no, we can talk about that, right? So I'm going to throw you a challenge, okay? You guys know any song that you guys love? Okay, I have some, okay? I have some. We talked about Adelaide, right? So I'm not sure if Adelaide is your song. Okay. Is there a song that you can
I guess some.
Just
some
live impromptu here?
Yeah.
So what will be a song there for you?
For Adele?
Yeah, Adele.
There's a lot actually.
Pick one.
Chasing Pavements?
Sure. So can we have...
Do you want me to sing Chasing Pavements? Okay. Should I give up, or should I just keep chasing pavements, even if it leads nowhere?
Wow, let's give them another one.
Adele?
Yeah.
Actually, I might do you a favor here and everyone else. I might sing our song that's going to be featured in the EP.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It goes like, and this is the lyrics behind it is from just thinking like endlessly when I was driving, right? Okay, it goes like, if you need to find me, just follow the cigarette trails. I don't know where I'll be, but I bet I'll be in a fray, with endless thoughts smoking it all away, contemplating what you'll hear only if I may. And that's the verse.
Wow, great. Let's give him a hand again. and the reason why I asked that, right, is it's so easy to just karaoke away sometimes, but when you really are in tune with the music, then with or without music, with just inspiration from within, you can perform that music.
Yeah.
So
like I tell you, as a musician, like for us, there are times when there's a good gig, there are times when there's a bad gig, and the good gigs are when we just feel so inspired, and from that good gig, we just feel like, oh, I want to write some more music because of the reaction from the people, because of how we felt that night when we performed. It's just those good gigs that they inspire us to do more. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you define good gigs? Like Mark, you know, how
Good
do you
sound.
know that night is a great night versus a normal night? I know it's so hard to say because so much of music is something within you. I think that's why for me, it's amazing to have both of you here because I have known nothing about music. So I just want to know, how do you know that night is a great night versus a normal night?
I mean, there's a lot of ways to say. You know, you can have bad equipment, bad sound.
Okay.
But you know, if the crowd actually singing with you, even though you're playing like bad sound and stuff, that can be defined as a good gig. Or when you have really good equipment, good sound, and everything's on spot. There's no like technical difficulties, but the crowds are like, you know, not really into it. I don't know. For me, it's mostly about the crowd, how you connect to the crowd with your music. Yeah, imagine no matter how good you sound like, but if the crowd don't enjoy it, I don't find that as a good gig, because you know you're supposed to connect with people with your music.
So you can drum away and you can bang your head and the
if
crowd
they enjoy it,
nuts. Yeah, that's
if they enjoy what I am doing, then I can say that's a good gig.
Got that.
Yeah.
how do you define good
Yeah,
gig?
I would say the same. I did a gig 2 nights ago with them, and then the same song as well that we're going to be performing. And I asked them to sing with me, and I could see all of them just, even though I couldn't hear them, I could see all of them just following, like their mouths were moving and everything. And
Yeah, I was there. I was
Yeah.
trying very hard too.
I was just so motivated, and you know, when the music died, and then you can just hear everyone was just clapping from before it ended, and that just motivated me, and I was like, well, that's a good feeling.
Okay. You guys just get started not long ago.
Yeah.
I know you guys been playing music for a long time. How long ago have you started playing music for?
I was specifically singing. I started when I was in primary 6. I remember that moment when my brother was like playing this song called "Dangerously in Love" by Beyonce.
Dangerous in Love.
Yeah, and then I was like, I can do that. And then I tried to follow it, and then but my brother always shouts, "You're flat!" And I was like, fine.
But
that didn't stop me.
You keep going.
I kept going, yeah.
Why keep you going? Because I remember I have that same moment too, but it doesn't
I
doesn't sound the same, and nothing get going.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had that confidence in myself that I was like, I can reach that note. I can do whatever they can. So I was like, why not go through with it? And then I found out that I really loved it. I was 12 that time, or 11, 12.
And you are right now?
22.
22, so it's been
Oh,
10
that was
years?
10 years.
That was time flies.
Time
gosh.
flies. And the other thing is that my dad was a singer in Brunei as well, in the 80s.
So it run in the family?
It does, it does. Some veterans here might know him.
So Pinggiran, you heard of her dad?
Yep. And apparently, yeah,
Okay,
he played keyboard for my dad. I just asked him.
Perfect. So it's small community, I guess.
Yeah. And then his name is Afendi Agus.
Okay.
And so when people see my name, my dad's name, they're like, "Oh, your dad's a singer." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Got that. Okay, just check on the crowd. Okay, anyone heard of?
Afendi Agus.
Yes.
These are
The
the
younger generation.
Yeah,
Gosh,
so
okay,
maybe
got
not.
it. Okay. I guess that's why we're running this, right? Because I think music in Brunei, to be fair, through this we saw so many talented musicians, but we're just starting to bring them up. I think we need to bring, one of the purpose of this, to bring the awareness to the people, such that we have so good music here.
And my brother is part of the band called A Band Once.
Okay.
They're also quite famous. See, you can see people like,
Wow,
I know them.
The newer generation can have that. Okay, got it.
So, and then he had his bandmates come to our house all the time, jamming, and then I was like, I want to do that too. So I made my own band, and then they found me. So we started collaborating.
Got that.
From then on.
Got that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw that Mark is a bit by himself. I said that's why he drummed, right? But I think the drumming was amazing.
Yeah.
So what prompted you, Mark, to take up drumming?
I had no idea. I wanted to take up bass at first.
So bass,
Yeah,
and
but
then flunk you, and then
I don't know what happened. Then I just tried drums,
Mm.
and then my dad just bought me one. Then play only.
Okay. So
Then
guess
I don't
it's-
know. It just I didn't really, for the first 3 years playing, I didn't really wasn't into it. I was just play for fun. I don't know. At just one point it hits me like, I really enjoy this, and it's different from whatever I do.
Got it.
I don't know. It just hits me that I like it. I can't really
Can
explain.
you-
Sorry.
I guess it's so intangible, right?
Yeah.
And then you are in it, and that was how often you practice?
Now when I'm in Brunei, not really.
But when you were playing before, you practice more.
Yeah, like every day.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
your role model for drum?
Chris Coleman.
Okay, I have no idea who.
Yeah, like-
Who's that?
It's a drummer from USA.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I see, different generation. Okay. So I think you have some stick with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you play us some? I know we have no equipment here. I mean, maybe we only have the table or the sofa. You want to play us
Just don't
something?
break it.
Don't break it.
So
yeah.
what do you mean to play?
Yeah. Anything. What would be something cool for you? You guys ready to hear some drum? Yeah. Basic, right? Let's hear some beats, right? What's basic? Yeah.
Basic, you mean like?
Yeah, just start with basic.
Show off
how
your
that goes.
skills.
Okay, I'll show
Show off, yeah.
normal rhythm and
Now,
spirals.
piano I know, but drum I know nothing, right?
Okay,
I'm a drum idiot.
Just simple spirals. I'm scared I'll break it.
Maybe you can try the sofa. That will not break.
Same thing?
Yeah. Something more Try. Wow.
I think
What's the key thing about being a drummer? What went through your mind? How do you feel as you drum?
key thing of being a drummer. What do you mean, like?
Yeah, I mean, like singing, right? We know it's about pitching, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh.
drumming. Yeah.
Just tempo.
Timing.
Timing.
Timing's more
How do you train timing?
metronome. Play with a metronome.
So you have to just listen to that one by one, right?
Yeah, like playing a BPM, a selected BPM, and just be on time exactly on the click. When you play, when you know you're on time is when you play with the click, but you cannot hear it.
Right.
That's when you know you're exactly on the spot. So that's how.
So
I
you
practice.
cannot hear that, right?
Yeah, it's like that, 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 that. When I play that over that click, and if I don't hear it, means I'm exactly on the spot all the time. So that's how. Timing is very, very important for a drummer.
Okay, got it. Now, there's many musicians want to be in Brunei, and not all of them have opportunity, to be here. Some of them are closet bathroom musicians. They're singing to themselves in the
Is
bar.
that you?
Okay, maybe. Is that you on TV and any of our audience? Okay. So what advice do you have for them? Yeah, that's
Mine would be to play in front of an audience.
yeah.
If you're not comfortable with strangers, try an audience of family members, close friends, and then ask them what they think. It'll be good if there's someone who's good in music, who can hear you play or sing or anything, and then take the criticism really, really well. Like don't take it negatively. Don't feel disheartened. Don't just take it, and then take it as a lesson, and then improve yourself. I would say that.
Got that. Okay.
Yeah. But if they say like, "Oh, you're really good," and then just try to make sure, are you sure?
Yeah, sometimes they're just being polite, right?
Yeah,
You're
especially
really,
if it's
really
close
good.
friends. Yeah, close friends or family members. But like for me, I never really believed like when people said I was good until because after gigs and everything, they're like, "Oh, you're really good, you're really good." I was like, "Ah, you're just being biased.
It's just being biased.
You're trying to be polite."
Be biased. Be polite.
But then when it came to when I played in front of musicians, a school of music teachers, and then they came up to me and said I was good, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll believe you.
Then you know for sure, right?
Yeah.
With fellow musicians, they tell you the truth, right? Is there a Brunei Awards every year on the music scene?
Pelangi Awards, actually.
Oh, so that's the one that
Yeah, that's
you
the one
guys
we
got.
won, surprisingly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what happened for you since you won? Give you more encouragement to make more music? Is
Yep.
that?
Because, okay, the Pamintuans are made of Mark and Richmond.
Yes.
Richmond is the older brother and the guitarist. So I told you, like, we spend nights just making music all the time. I just give the lyrics, and then he writes the rest of the song. Sometimes we finish one song in a day. Sometimes we're like, okay, we're stuck. We don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then, like, while writing music, we'll call him out of the blue. And then, Richmond calls him, "Hey, Mark!" And I was like,
Come,
okay,
help.
yeah. Come here for a second. And then I was like, okay. So we're just like there. Mark's usually our first audience for the new songs. He's our test subject.
Hey, Mark, come here. Let's try it out. Is it good? If it doesn't work, okay, let's start again. Okay.
Yeah. And he'd be like, just like there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then he'd just go out.
just seriously in Brunei, musicians love their music, right? But how
Yes.
supportive are parents or a general environment
that's
that
a
you
good-
felt around music? Because it's like musician. I mean, the real thing is like get a real job. Why make music, right? Because it's hard to make a living yet
That's
in
the
the
difference
environment that we're
between
in.
me and him.
Okay, so what's that?
For my parents, even though my dad was a singer, the fact that he's been there, the fact that he knows that you can't make it a career, that's what stops him from. That's what stops. Yeah, him from letting me. No, that's why he stops me from pursuing it
Okay,
as a
because you
career.
have- okay, got it.
So
So
he's
he
like
know
a-
how difficult that is.
He knew, yeah, he knew it, and then, but I along the years I convinced him that this is what I really want to do.
And I
This
think
is-
it takes a lot for you
Yeah.
to be connected to what you love, your emotion,
Yep.
all that. Okay, all right, let's give a big hand to Adila and Mark. Thank you. and Adila will bring us the original composition, Blue Yonder, and joining them is Ismail and Chris. Let's give a hand to them. Big hand. Woo!
Hold on a while, I'm painting the sky. My favorite shade of blue. For the morning side, I'll paint the sun. Not too bright, make it easy on the eyes for you. And I'll paint clouds, soft and white, gliding on an endless flight, like how I feel when you are here by my side. Come alive with me, I'm watching the clouds go by and I know that they are watching me. Come now with me, I've got a whole little spare, they're gonna take me away. I don't care, desire so deep to be next to you and all the skies I wanna be. Fulfill my needs, having both heaven and earth always next to me.
That's a great number by them. Let's give them a big hand again. Woo! So, remember this. Connect to your emotion. For those of you who felt something inside you as we listened to that song, remember that feeling because that meant something for you. And always remember to connect to that someone special for you in your life. Let us know how your result turned out to be on our Facebook page. Again, my name is Soon. This is Living with Passion. And remember this in your life. Whatever you do, live with passion. Thank you for tuning in and see you again next time. Let's give them a big hand. Woo! And give yourself a big hand. Woo!